The year is 1978, and a woman named Helen Viola from California has had enough with her life. She's been married 4 times, and not only did she have 2 children with her ex-husband, but she also raised her ex-stepdaughter as if she were her own. And to top it all off, she was recently diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. But instead of throwing in the towel, Helen decided to do something crazy. Get on a horse and ride across America. This is the incredible true story of the woman who rode a horse across America. Helen grew up wanting to be a writer, and she attended UCLA with the hopes of making her dreams come true. However, when she got married and had kids, she put her aspirations on hold to focus on her family. When her marriage fell apart, though, Helen found herself alone and with a sick mother to take care of, so writing was still out of the question. To make ends meet, Helen took a job at an electronics company where she would work for 24 years until her body started breaking down due to stress, and a disease eventually revealed itself. Determined not to let this diagnosis defeat her, Helen took matters into her own hands. She quit her job and told her friends and family that she was going to do something big, something that would allow her to live while being confined to a wheelchair. She just didn't know what that something was yet. While racking her brain for ideas, Helen went on a vacation to Colorado where she took up horseback riding for the first time in her life. It was love at first sight. Helen loved everything about horses, and she immediately knew that they were going to play some kind of role in whatever plans she came up with. When she returned home, Helen began searching for a horse, and eventually found a beautiful Palomino quarter horse named Cowboy. Although Helen had no experience riding a horse, much less owning one, she was determined to learn. So she took lessons and practiced every day so that she would be able to make her dream a reality. As she continued taking lessons, Helen's health began to deteriorate rapidly, causing her more pain than ever before. Her left side was completely paralyzed, and she needed to use a cane to walk. And even then, she could only make it a few steps before needing to sit down. But something incredible happened. As Helen spent more time with horses, she felt her body getting stronger. Even though doctors said that there was no cure for MS, Helen felt that horses were helping her fight the disease, and she wanted to share her discovery with the world. But in order to do that, she needed to accomplish something great, something that would bring attention to the medical marvel that was happening right under everyone's noses. So Helen set her sights on riding a horse across America. She wrote letters to organizations that helped people with disabilities and asked them for help, but they all turned her down because they thought her idea was too dangerous. Not wanting to let this defeat her, Helen decided to do the journey alone and raise money on her own. But she soon realized that she couldn't do this without a support system, no matter how determined she was. Thankfully, Helen's friend Susie heard about the journey and offered to help, along with Susie's husband, John, and another one of Helen's friends, Gary. With a small team now by her side, Helen was ready to embark on her journey. The team traveled over 3,000 miles across America, riding 8 hours a day and covering 60 miles per day. They started their journey in San Diego, California, and headed east, passing through cities like Phoenix and Albuquerque, before reaching their final destination, New York City. Along the way, they slept in a tent and cooked their meals over a campfire, all while raising money for Helen's chosen charity, the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. As the journey continued, Helen's determination began to waver. She had never pushed herself this hard before, and she was unsure if she could keep it up. But as she looked around at the beautiful scenery and saw the smiling faces of the people who had come to support her, Helen found the strength to keep going. The closer they got to New York, the more media attention they received. And when they finally arrived in the city, they were greeted by a crowd of over 100 people, including news cameras and reporters. After completing the journey, Helen donated all the money she raised to the National Multiple Sclerosis Society, and used some of it to start the Helen Viola Foundation, which provided financial assistance to other people with disabilities who wanted to participate in equestrian therapy. As word spread about Helen's incredible journey, she became an overnight sensation and was invited to talk about her experience on various TV shows. Unfortunately, Helen was too humble to accept the attention and turned down most of the offers, although she did appear on The Mike Douglas Show and The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Following her rise to fame, Helen continued riding horses and raising money for charity until her health began to decline once again. In 1993, Helen suffered a stroke that left her partially paralyzed and unable to speak. But even this setback didn't stop her from finding ways to help others. She began writing stories about her experiences with horses and selling them to magazines, which allowed her to continue supporting the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. Over the years, Helen's health continued to deteriorate, and she eventually had to move into an assisted care facility, where she spent her remaining days writing stories and helping other residents find their passions. On September 12, 2014, Helen passed away at the age of 70 after suffering a heart attack. She may be gone, but her legacy lives on through the countless lives she touched with her story. And now you know why the doctors were shocked when they heard about the journey that Helen Viola embarked on. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe for more videos. Helen's story is truly inspiring and shows that no matter what challenges we face in life, we can overcome them if we set our minds to it. Her determination and passion for horses led her on an incredible journey across America and raised awareness for a good cause. Imagine waking up in the morning, feeling the sun on your face and the wind in your hair as you ride your horse through the beautiful scenery. You feel a sense of freedom and joy that you have never experienced before. Every mile you cover brings you closer to your goal and the satisfaction of knowing that you are making a difference in the world. The support of your friends and family gives you the strength to keep going when things get tough. But it's not all smooth sailing. There are times when you doubt your ability to carry on, when the pain and exhaustion threaten to overwhelm you, yet you push through, fueled by your determination to succeed and prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. As you approach your destination, the excitement builds, and the cheers of the crowd echo in your ears. You have done it. You have ridden across America and made a lasting impact on the world. It's a moment of pure joy and accomplishment. Now imagine sharing your experience with others, inspiring them to pursue their dreams and make a difference in the world. Your story touches hearts and motivates people to take action, to chase their dreams, and never give up in the face of adversity. You become a role model, proving that anything is possible if you have the courage to try. You can almost feel the wind rushing past you as you gallop across the open plains, the sound of your horse's hooves pounding the earth beneath you. The sun warms your skin and the clouds drift lazily overhead as you make your way down the open road. The journey is long and challenging, but you are up for it. You have trained hard and prepared for this moment, and you are ready to take on whatever challenges come your way. With each passing mile, you feel your determination grow. You are not just riding a horse across America. You are on a mission to inspire others and make a positive impact on the world. The support of your loved ones gives you strength when you are weak and cheers you on when you need encouragement. You know that you have something special, a unique bond with your horse that carries you forward. You trust your horse implicitly and know that he will be there for you every step of the way. As the journey continues, you encounter all kinds of people. Some who support you and others who try to discourage you, but you remain steadfast in your resolve. You have a purpose, and you won't be deterred. The miles turn into hundreds, and the weeks go by. You face blisters, sore muscles, and exhaustion, but you push through it all. You have come too far to quit now. Finally, you see the finish line in the distance. The crowds cheer, and the media awaits your arrival. But for you, it is more than just a publicity stunt. It is a testament to the power of determination and the unwavering bond between a woman and her horse. You have proven to yourself and to the world that anything is possible if you dare to dream it. Now, it's your turn. Would you embark on such a journey? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.